My name is Billy Chase, and if you're getting this video, it is the Mistress Reaper of the night is real, and it may have killed me. So that's really fucking cool. Outside right now, I think she's looking for me, but I have the protection signals on, and I'm gonna try to, I don't fucking know. This is untreaded ground, folks. I'm gonna try to live. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Let's see how that
There are places in this world where legend and reality blur, where the air itself seems like it could hold memories, and the past lingers like a ghost. Welcome to Black Ridge Bayou, the origin point of one of Lebreau's most terrifying paranormal legends, La Mistress Reaper de la Brume, or I guess in less butchered French person tongue, the Mistress Reaper of the Mist. I grew up around these parts, and while, yeah, I left for a while, something about this place really calls you back. Maybe it's the land, maybe it's the stories, the legends, you know. I used to believe them all as a kid, really. And even though I may have had my own encounters, it's really hard to tell what's true and what's not down here. But this isn't about my monster. It's about the story of a phantom that doesn't just haunt. Well, it rots.
Action. I'm here at Black Ridge Bayou, waiting on sunset to get this investigation going. I'd like to leave off with a bit of a story about a man local to these parts, actually, who saw something in this very spot. The first known sighting of the Mistress Reaper dates back to 1903. A fisherman named Hindi Toussaint reported seeing something impossible, a place where the air wasn't right, shifting in the rain and the mist. He said it chased his neighbor, a young Corey Farewell, like a dog, wailing like a lost soul that had been dragged to hell, or worse, enjoyed dragging others to it. That's where it got its name, the Reaper, the Mistress Reaper, because of the whales. It all happened in this very spot, He was pulling in his boat from the storm, right here. And as he's pulling it in, and the wind is wailing, and all this, chaos, lightning, psh, psh, thunder, he hears, "Help, help, help!" And down this way, down this set, right here, Corey starts running. He goes, "Help! Help!" And he runs past here, and when he does, Hindi sees and the mist and the rain, a displacement almost coming from there, coming around this bend. And he has gotten up to here, and he's looking, he's going, what is that? What is that? And he says, it chases young Corey across this bend. And then Hendy takes off. He's following Corey. He's shouting. He's going, Corey! Corey! You know? Right here. Monsters and whatnot? Oh, sorry.
It's okay. You can talk. It's gonna be muted. Now.
Right. We're returning to Black Ridge Bayou a little at night to see if maybe we could get some evidence, maybe some recordings, some sounds, some visuals even. La Mistress Reaper, you know, the Mistress Reaper of the mist. Now, first up, I think one of the big things here is Hendy, the first person to, you know, see what happened. Hendy chased Corey down this stretch, which means the phantom didn't come from the lake. That's really important. Because if it didn't come from the lake, then why go to the lake to see if we see where it comes out of, you know? Or where it is, where it's stalking. It just doesn't make too much sense in my opinion. Here, get some like steady shots of that for like 4. Or
No, that's the main turn again. We went back.
I know. Okay. Yeah, I think it was this stretch because it made. In the story, Corey did the. He was running and he had to like curve, and when he curved, that was when Hendy lost. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's the bag and everything. All right, let's do this. I'm about to directly read Mr. Hendy Toussaint's statement while walking out to the spot where he saw the Reaper. I was out on the water steering my boat for the storm and the fog rolled in thick. Thicker than I ever seen. Then I heard like a woman crying but wrong. Like the sound came from inside my head at first. I looked out there, right in the mist, and saw it. Not a person, not an animal, just a hole in the world, moving like it was alive. Shit, that's scary. Like something there was talking. It chased down young Corey like a cat after a fat rat, and I ain't ever seen something so evil. Not until Corey put on that mask a few years later at least and became the, yeah, you know. You know how it goes though, that's the thing. Toussaint wasn't alone. He wasn't the only person who came out to Black Ridge Bayou. It turns out a lot of people frequent Black Ridge Bayou despite all of the terrifying legends, both urban, mythical, factual, fake, and all and in between. Whew. This place has an energy at night. Switch. Toussaint wasn't alone. In 1912, a school teacher named Jacob Shriver recorded a similar encounter. His statement, personal, is as follows. Oh, you can turn that light off. You only need it to look. One of my pupils, young Marty Duvall, came to school trembling. We thought it was from all the rain, and Lacey Ann thought it was strange that he would be walking to class in the cold all wet like that. Turns out his father was a good man, but turned cruel overnight. Beat his Mrs. Gracie half to death, and when his mom didn't get him up for school, and he heard his dad doing well, shit, what he must have did. Never mind that, I guess. Well, it makes sense Marty would have taken initiative to go on his own. After all, he was a good student. Anyway, he gets to telling some of his friends about what happened, and next thing I know about it all, I'm hearing about the Duvall place burning down overnight. No survivors. Marty and his friends are gone, along with his family. But then, they went and found, what's his name? Scotty, I think. Scotty's little book. And it had, well, those pictures, you know? Well, I've always been a believing man, but the trick of it all comes from what you decide to believe in. That's all I'll say. Scotty was a good boy. A God-fearing boy. He wasn't like that. Not until he started putting those fucking hooks in his pants. Anyway, pause that.
What?
I don't know, I thought I heard. Walking back was kind of scary. Let's do sort of like a scout of the area. I know that we probably should have did this before the sun went down. Nothing better than good, spooky, woodsy bayou night shots in a good, spooky, woodsy bayou documentary. You know what I'm saying?
Cause like I love the woods, but gotta respect the woods. What? Stay here. What? Oh God! Something's not right.
Maybe we could do a shot from this. This is pretty cool. Look at this. It's like a straight. It's like it's straight away the lake.
Oh God. That's you gotta get out of here. What the fuck? I hate this. Did you see that?
Did you see anything?
No, I didn't see anything. It's just weird. I mean, it felt off.
No, this place feels insanely off. What the fuck? I mean, does this work? Can I say, yeah, that's the Phantom? No.
What?
No.
You did.
I got camera distortion and a headache.
What?
That's not shit. No, I want a thing. I want
You.
my Obscura. Is that it? Is that right? Camera thing, camera lens. Yeah, it's good footage. I can put this in the investigation. Have like a really big like beat up.
I don't think it's a.
And then cut.
I don't think it's a good idea to like come back though. But,
And when I come back, I could be a little bit more prepared with like scissors probably. And like,
wait.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Here, look, you did your job. I will Venmo you. You want to get like Waffle House and I'll Venmo you like $40. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah, sure. Just let's get at it.
The thing about aliens is they don't want you to think that they're really out there because. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so tonight at Black Ridge, elephant in the room. Are you feeling better? Because I'm not. My head feels like shit. I think this greasy Waffle House will fix it, but still.
I don't know what to even say. Like, that was a lot. And you're thinking about going back?
I mean, let's just. I know we didn't really talk too much before you met me there, but what was your name again?
Carter.
Okay, so Carter, you were at the library and you saw a piece of paper that said "monsters are real" with a lot of exclamation marks, and you're a little confused and were surprised that we encountered something supernatural.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not surprised that we did, but I'm surprised that we did, if that makes sense.
You're surprised that it was there or that we felt it?
Well, I'm surprised that we witnessed something that I don't know. I can't explain this.
No, that's fine. I guess I figured we would get like footage. I guess it's usable, like I said when we were there. It's distortion, but it's situational. I could do like a part 1, part 2, depending on how far we go with this. But I don't know. it's situational.
This. Have you ever done anything like this before?
This is in like going out to Black Ridge Bayou and like ghost hunted, or like, what do you mean?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. I've always sort of believed in it, but no, I don't think. Honestly, no. All my life, I've really wanted to like. LeBron's like weird history and all that stuff. I kind of wanted to like bring it out to light because nobody talks about it. People chat about it on the street and like, yeah, like your mom may say something to like your neighbor about like, oh, the brilliant Rougarou, but like, you don't just go online and see people talking about the Mistress whatever, And I think that's one of the things I want to do with this is like actually, do it for the first time and also expose it for the first time. Like, I'm learning with the people, if that makes sense.
I've always known it was real. I've felt and that people told me were fake. And are you taking a picture of my food?
What? Yeah, actually. See, it's like I don't. It looks really good. It's like. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put this one.
Look, I really don't like being on camera. No, never be on camera.
I get it.
I'm more than happy to help. I just do not want to be filmed.
No, that's perfectly fine with me. I just for the sake of having people, just for the sake of having like credits and like proof, you know, like in Blair Witch, they win and they couldn't talk to the crew because the crew like gave them like fake names, things like that. I need to make sure that like if you know you get something. Wait, you don't want to be credited? No. Now, I know some of you may be wondering why I exposed the cameraman like I did, but as it turns out, I don't trust them. You see, at a stoplight before arriving at the Waffle House, I went through some of the footage and I saw a moment that struck me as odd, where they called out, "Did you see that?" Though, when I was there, when I was encountering what I did, I saw nothing. I felt something. I felt a presence. I felt in pain. I felt screaming, and I heard screaming. I heard a lot, but I never saw anything. So that leads me to believe either A, the cameraman saw something, or B, the cameraman knows something. Either or, they did not tell me, and they lied to me. So, I am forced to include them as part of my investigation. I feel like it has journalistic integrity to it, though, so I am not upset at that fact. Now, one thing I do want to make note of, though, is that in my studies and my investigations, La Maîtresse de la Brume always comes from two specific things. One, she has to be somebody has to call her to this world. Somebody has to pull her from the depths of hell to wreak her havoc. That is important. And two, well, she's always preceded by a storm. So, we'll see where this leads me. Stay tuned for part 2, folks. There is more to this investigation, I know it. Not just because by the time you're watching this, you will have seen footage from the part 2 and or 3, but because I have many things planned today. First, I will be traveling down South Avenue to try to find some of the old neighborhoods back there to see which could be closest to the complex. But regardless, my name is Billy Chase, and this has been Chasing the Mysteries of LeBreau. The mysteries that nobody else seems to want to do any justice to by exposing. So, I guess I am all there is. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for part 2.